But first, let's have a chat with our panel, Jenny Davidson from Holyrood Magazine and Rachel Watson, who is Deputy Political Editor at the Scottish Daily Mail.
But also there's other questions around Scotland's deficit. To join the EU, you have to have a certain deficit. I think it's around the 3% of GDP mark. Scotland's currently sits at 7%. So Scotland's got a lot of work to do there. There's also other things around...
Isn't that the euro? I mean, I know they try and force it right across the EU, but you might not be allowed in the euro. It doesn't mean...
I think it's technically joining the EU, you're meant to be at that level, whether they kind of say, OK...
Because that's been fudged
as long as you're on
countries
that path.
like Germany, never mind.
Yeah, I think once you're in, it's fine, but perhaps as a condition of actually joining
is one of the conditions that Scotland would have to meet, and it's not, do the EU then just kind of waive that? It's different if you're already in, but Scotland would be outside the EU.
Jenny, what have you picked out?
I picked a story from the Sunday Times, which is about GDP figures. Bit dry, you might think, but it does also play into both the whole EU and independence question. The deficit was 7%. It looked like it was getting better, and then now this week it's emerged that actually it's gone further to 7.2%, but they weren't actually published. The quarterly GDP figures were published on Wednesday, but the deficit figures weren't published, and people have had to kind of dig around to get those figures. So that's an issue in terms of the possibility of Scotland rejoining the EU, because Scotland has to reduce that deficit.